India has made an ambitious commitment to 500 gigawatt of renewable energy by 2030. That number is repeated often. What is repeated less often is what it demands from the grid. Renewable power is intermittent. Solar only generates during daylight hours. Wind is unpredictable, and the grid needs tools to balance supply and demand in real time. The pace of renewable additions in India has in several locations already outrun the grid's ability to absorb the power being generated. That said, there are utility solar parks in India today where operators are estimated to lose up to 30% of potential generation output simply because the grid cannot take the power. BESS are the most direct, scalable answer to that problem. They are also becoming a commercial necessity for C&I businesses managing tariff volatility and unreliable grid supply.
The real indicator is not the number of projects that are being announced, or for that matter, investments. What is critical is the broadening of the number of players who are looking at this sector and are keen to tap the opportunities. Many of these entities are making their own capital allocation decisions to invest in behind the meter because the tariff arbitrage and reliability gains are undeniable. When commercial banks start developing internal credit policies for BESS as a standalone asset class without waiting for any government regulatory standardization, that tells us that the conviction has arrived.
Tenders are facing a real crisis of viability, and we are not sure whether the enough capacity would be deployed to support the grid, which was the original intent of the DISCOMs and the state governments. With this background, if that grid support is not coming in the form of standalone BESS, my curtailment and CNI, the tariff differential, the tariff arbitrage will be even more aggressive, which will result again into higher viability, better viability for the BESS projects. So, if grid scale projects had worked out, we would have seen a lot of gigawatts being put in 26 and 27. But unfortunately, that is not happening. The general number in the industry is that more than 70% of the projects are not viable at grid level. So hence we are seeing more curtailment and more momentum in the CNI space, co-located with solar parks. All these opportunities are for real for 26.
So how people purchase is as simple because the grid utility tenders have created a whole lot of news about everything, but they assume that the price for my factory or industry should be the similar alike. So that becomes a problem, whereas when it comes to the solution altogether, it becomes very different. As of today, we have handled multiple industries, accounting, as I just said, similar to 25 and more than that, and all 25 have had a different price point because of their problem statements. So this can't be rationalized or can't be standard, but the procurement style is evolving, and the people how they see BESS is also evolving.
AC coupled is being still used because we can use different sources to charge the battery. Can be from the solar, can be from the grid, or can be from a wind power, can be from any source, any type of conventional or non-conventional powers can be used to charge the battery. So that's why today people started using more of AC coupled, because that was something, that technology which was really available, field proven technology. But today, the moment we talk about DC coupled is good. Why it is good? Because it improves your RTE. Because when I go for AC coupled, I have two inverters, one for the solar, one for the battery. So there are two consumption losses. The moment we talk about DC coupled, I'm going to have a DC coupling where I'm going to have the solar and the battery connected, a single PCS. So which means my RTE is going to improve. The RTE of the plant is going to improve. Your control strategy will be much simpler when compared to an AC coupled one, because you have to control only one inverters, not two inverters.
Grid scale will definitely have the larger numbers in terms of installations, in the terms of capacity, but the C&I sector looks very promising to me personally. Why? Because in the last 10-15 years, all the major customers had installed this solar done the solar installation on their rooftops, in the factories, in their commercial establishments. Now they all require this C&I energy storage systems to be installed in their location.